Hello again, friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy, and I'm glad you decided to join me for this May collection video. If you cannot tell by the title, today I'm going to be showing you some of the items that I have collected and have saved over these 4 years of marriage with my husband. Since it is the month of our anniversary, I thought it would be an awesome and a great time to share with you some of the items that I have and to share some of the memories that I've made. I love being married. It is a wonderful joy and a privilege. But it hasn't always been easy. We've had our fights and our arguments, but we've learned to work through those, and sometimes it's hard, but I feel some of the best things is if you work through them, the reward is so much sweet. Now, I will say, I know that marriage is not for everyone. That is okay. Even if you do not believe in marriage, that is okay. Of course, I never judge. These are just fun videos, and I just love sharing memories and some of the things that I have over the years. So without further ado, let's just jump right into this video. The first item that I have is my wedding kind of notebook and notes. Each of these tabs has a different word on it. For example, the first tab is dresses, and in it I have clipped out some pictures of wedding dresses that I liked, and the styles. And notes. I don't know if you guys can see that. I also have, let me show you. Here's two other dresses that I kind of like the style of. But I also have not fun, but I have other notes in here. I have notes of venues and of places that either were available or not available. As you can see, I also have them scratched out. Let me see. I also have some color combinations for the bridesmaids and our wedding colors and combinations. I have different ones because depending on what season we got married in, spring, summer, winter, that would be our color choices. Our theme, I have notes on our theme, and you can tell I circled Enchanted Garden. Other notes include, again, wedding venues, lists of wedding cake bakeries in Nampa, and I have different ones crossed out and lots of notes. It was very helpful because I could always refer back to this when making arrangements and booking people. I also have the card from one of the vendors that we used. I have wedding officiant names, and I highlighted some information about that. And the last thing I have in here, is different hairstyles I liked, kind of what I thought I would like my hair to be. Again, it it was a wonderful way to just have the information available for if I was making phone calls, or if other people had questions, I could refer to that. So if you are newly engaged, or I would highly recommend getting a notebook or something like that to write all of the kind of wedding information down. It will just kind of help you to keep all that information together, or have a wedding planner. That is one thing that I wish I did do and we didn't do, but we did it all on our own, and I'm actually pretty happy with it. But that is one thing that I wish we did. Okay, moving on, we have I have saved all the RSVPs, and this is what ours looked like. Since we went with Enchanted Garden, this is our RSVP. Just very pretty, and flowers and blooms. The next thing, oh Lord, that I'd like to show you is I have saved all our cards that we got from our wedding, and anniversary. So here's this one. It's very pretty. This is another pretty one. We got a lot. Here's another pretty one. So we got an amazing, oh dear, bunch of cards. The next thing that I would like to share with you is, because it's close, is our wedding topper. Now, we found this online. It is a custom wedding cake topper. Since, again, like I said, our wedding theme was Enchanted Garden, so we love dragons, so we got this one. As you can see, I'll pull it back so you can kind of see it better. They're two dragons, and they're coming together to make a heart, and it says the date of our wedding, which is 5/22/2021, and it says our last name on it, Anderson. I really like this because it's nice and light. We have it hanging on our wall. It's actually a very, very beautiful wedding cake topper, and I think it's not. I've seen some gaudier ones over the years while we were looking for some, and we just wanted something unique and cool, and so that is why we picked this one. I think we picked the right one. The next thing I would like to share with you is our guest book. I didn't think to bring the pen, but you've all seen a pen before. So this is ours. It's just beautiful and black. I put our save the date wedding invitation actually in there, just so that way we have it. Here's some of the guests that signed it, and some more. We actually love it, and we're so glad that we got it. It's just a fun little doodad. The next thing I would like to share with you is actually in my hair right now. This hair piece was one of the hair pieces that I wore for my wedding. I didn't have too much going on in my hair, but I did want some pretty pieces, so this is just one of the items. My hair is so thick and full that it just fit right in, and I didn't have to worry about it falling off or out of my hair. Let me see. The next item are these utensils. This is the knife that we used for cutting our cake, and this is the cake serving utensil. that we use to scoop it. We got these on Amazon, and we only used them at our wedding ceremony and when we, for our 1-year anniversary, when we saved that 1-year-old piece of cake. That is the only time we've ever used them. That probably will be the only time we ever use them, but I just don't feel like throwing them away because it's just a cool thing to have. I mean, what honestly do you do with them? But if any of you guys use them, let me know. Sorry, I keep saying that. The next items I have are these flowers. Now, these plastic fake ones are ones that I took to my wedding dress appointment. I kind of wanted to get a feel of what my dress would look like with me holding flowers. So I took this small bouquet of flowers that I just found probably at Walmart or a craft store, and I just brought them with me because you get a better idea of what flowers will look like and the dress will look like, if that makes sense, when you're holding it, when you're trying on wedding dresses. It's kind of silly, but I'm so glad I had it because it gives you just a better idea. So I'm glad I brought that. And then these flowers are one of my bridesmaids' flowers. I did not think to save my bouquet of flowers. But I did want to have some flowers from my wedding. So these are just one of the ones that the bridesmaid had. They are very beautiful and doing pretty good, still preserved. Another item that I have is my beautiful veil. Now, as you can see, it's a short one. It goes in the hair like so. And then I wanted the sort of the traditional where it goes over the face. I think that is kind of a cool part of a wedding. I love that it kind of represents that the bride is hidden from the groom until the wedding. I don't think of it as like, oh, nobody can see her before the she gets married, or the bride can't, or the groom can't. But I still love that, like, the bride is, if you will, hidden until, not revealed until, they say I do. That's just me. I'm old school. It only goes down to, I don't know, my shoulders. I wanted to have a short veil. The only reason being because our wedding was outside and I just didn't want any leaves or branches or any leaves or flowers or weeds to be caught in my veil. So I just had a short veil. Again, my veil was bought on Amazon. I feel that it still holds up. I have no complaints about it. It is a very beautiful dress. All the sequins stayed on through the whole thing. So good quality. Another thing that I forgot to bring to this video was my wedding shoes. They are the most comfortable pair of shoes, high heels I've ever worn. I just bought them on Amazon. They're beautiful. They're white and they have kind of like lace on them. Very stunning. And I bought those on Amazon as well. I have this, we bought this sign for our wedding because, again, we kind of wanted everyone to feel welcome and included. So this is a sign that we had, and it says, "Choose a seat, not a side. We are family. We are all family once the knot is tied." Because we like this sign because we really didn't want to have the bride and groom sign. We were all family and friends, and we all wanted everybody to feel included and not, oh, you're on the bride side, you're on the groom side. We wanted everybody to feel welcome, so that's why we just have we have that sign. We love it. We got so many compliments on it, and I still love it. I think it's a fun sign. Another thing that we still have saved is my garter that I wore for the garter toss. Now, when you get garters, they come as a pair. One you keep and one is for the garter toss if you choose to do that. This is the one I had. It's a very sort of simple white design with a cute little bow. I'm glad I have it. I was not one of those brides to want to do I need something blue, I need something old, something new, nothing at all like that, because I was doing this, me and my husband were making our wedding together, and we wanted it as quick, and not as quick, but as easy and simplified as we could. So that we both would be less stressed. Let me see. One of the coolest items that I have and that I received for my wedding is, hang on, I have to get this. It's really cool. I'm sure you've seen this in my background. This is a card holder that my mom lovingly made with using her Cricut for our wedding. She knew that we were having lavender, so she used lavender colored paper, and it looks like wedding presents. And in the top right here, there is a slot so the wedding cards could fit into the slot. This is just absolutely so beautiful, and I cannot thank my mom enough for it. I know that it took her a very, very long time to make, and she is a perfectionist when it come like that, and to have this is so awesome and so wonderful. I got so many compliments, people saying that they loved it. It was so unique. So thank you, Mom, so much for it. I still love it forever and ever. So this is so cool. And my mom made me that. One of the last items that I have, oh Lord, is my wedding album. Oh Lord. Ugh. And in it, I scrapbooked a lot of my wedding pictures and some of the things. So my email that I got from David's Bridal saying that I had an appointment scheduled. I have pictures of myself trying on some of the dresses. Oh, here is just more wedding pictures. Oh, goodness. Oh, dear. Oh, boy. Oh. Whew. Okay. And the last item that I would like to share with you is another big item, but I think it's one of the coolest things that I have saved. And give me a second because it's kind of an awkward shaped. Ugh. Okay, I gotta move the camera back. This is my preserved wedding dress that I wore to my wedding. I got it at David's Bridal, not a sponsor, but they preserved it for me, which is great. They washed and cleaned it, and they put it in this box so it stays nice and pristine. As you can see, it's really, really big. Oh, Lord. Oh, here is it. Oh. Whew. That's heavy. Because it is a wedding dress, I don't really know. Let me see. There you go. I hope you can see okay. I don't really know how to display this because it can't get sunlight. You know, it can't because it'll yellow. So as of right now, it just kind of sits in the spare bedroom that we have. But I do love it, and I hope one day to display it somewhere where people can appreciate it. But I am so glad that I preserved my wedding dress, because at least now I can always look back and see it. And I guess if I really wanted to, I could open it and wear it again. Not that I would ever, but I also had the option, you can't tell because it's way down, but it says Mrs. Anderson, May 2022, 2021. So I had the date, so you can put anything that you want down there. I just had that. Whew. So that is all the collection for today. I know that, I'm not going to move that. I know this video was kind of more of a longer one, but there's a lot of items. So down in the comments down below, let me know what your favorite item was, and or do you guys have some of the things that you have from your wedding if you are married. I'd love to know down in the comments. Also in the comments, let me know what your wedding colors were and what season you got married in. I'd really love to know if you're willing to share. Thank you all so much for watching. I so enjoy sharing my collections with you. And I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye for now, everyone.